All right, greetings, rebels. This is Mr. Juarez, and this is your week 4 overview and lesson explanation from Mission Control. All right, today, actually Friday was the end of the 5th 6 weeks. So you should be getting a report card with a P for pass or F for fail soon. You had until last night to turn in your work, and I'll be grading until the end of the grade, or the district turns off the grading today. Just remember that I don't know what it looks like on your end as far as Skyward. I thought it would show you the grades in a pass or fail, but I know that part has been taken out, and they're going to sometime this week they're going to replace it so you can actually see your grades for each individual class. So we'll just wait until the district opens that back up. All right. So please, again, if you have a question, remind, you're going to hear me say that a lot. Just shoot me a reminder. And it's the easiest way to get in contact with me, because the Google Classroom comments don't necessarily give me a notification. So I won't see them until much later if I go back and look at each individual response. So please use Remind as much as possible. And I may set up a Discord for every class. Right now, I'm just using it for my AP Computer Science Principles class. All right. As a reminder, I grade all of your assignments and average out the grades to determine my all of my students' pass or fail, I would say, score, or pass or fail designation, so to speak, for this online learning experience. So please make sure you turn in all your assignments. Again, if you have an issue or there's an issue I need to know about, please contact me so we can work something out. All right. If I don't get contact, I'm assuming that everything is okay and you're going to be turning in things normally. All right. Now let's get into the individual classroom work for this week. AP Computer Science Principles. All right, I'm seeing a lot of great stuff in your screenshots. All right, keep them coming as we work toward the finish line. All right. If you are stuck, there are a lot of ways you can ask for help. All right. We got our Discord up. Yes, there's the little jokes here. I don't mind in the main area if you guys want to share that. I really appreciate your memes. They're funny, but keep them in this meme section. Let's keep this organized. And they're up with a couple of servers. Again, this is for you guys to communicate and ask for help. So I want to have fun and I want to learn and I'm enjoying it. But please, let's keep those areas where I have questions and the people need help. Let's keep those clear of a lot of different comments. That's why I really appreciate the meme section. All right. Again, I want it to be a genuine community so that we can all help each other and get questions. All right, because remember, during this task, you can only get help from someone in our class. And you have to cite them as a source. Don't forget that. Or you just can't get help randomly. There has to be a format that you do it. You have a problem. You identify the problem. You probably post it in Discord in our help sections, the two areas specifically, either with the code or with the response. And then someone will help you out. And then you say, you know what? One of the problems I had was, figuring this out. And I had one of my AP Computers Principles classmate help me solve this situation, and you would cite their name. All right, like I would have to cite Jacob for helping me figure a lot of these things out in Discord. Right. So anyway, remember, again, it's really it's a disadvantage as a teacher. It's hard for me to not be able to help you and answer some questions that I can easily answer. But that's the way they designed it. They really want you to look at the community that you're in as programmers. And that's probably why they're really being really strict on it. And again, I'm going to touch on plagiarism. Don't copy. It's easy for them to figure out if you copied code or not. They want originality. Again, if you have places where you're getting stuck and you need help, you can have friends help you figure all that stuff out, but you can't use their code in your responses because it'll be invalidated immediately. They're checking the code out. So again, please guys, work on it. If you're working on something so complex that's going to require a lot of different APIs or other things that are really difficult to do, or you need a lot of different help from a lot of different sources, simplify, make it simpler. Okay. It's not a challenge to see who can create the best. It's to see if you can create a functional app. using algorithms. If it's so that we know that you can use a lot of these computational algorithms or abstractions in your code, so you understand how it is. All right. So again, you can use a lot of Discord for that. If you're not on Discord, send me a reminder, because the invitations expire after a day. So you just shoot me out a message or reminder, and I'll send out an invitation. Again, guys, please be respectful to one another, especially in our Discord. Remember, because I want to make sure that everybody feels okay being in there. Some of you are really strong at coding. We get that. There's a lot of you who are awesome, and you're amazing, and you can be a really good resource, and I want you to be a good resource. All right. A lot of you are great at coding and understanding computer structures and all that. Some of us in the class are really new to this, and they may need your help. And I just want to say one thing, or one phrase, is I would like for you to be the hero in that situation. Again, I can't help, but you surely can. Also, remember, you have to actually make the mathematical logic algorithms and abstraction that you actually copy and paste in the response. That has to be your work. So if you get help from somebody, that's everything they helped you with as far as code, not anyone, your classmates. If you have a parent who's a good coder, they can't help you. I can't help you, but your fellow students can help you. But if they help you, you cannot use anything that they used in your responses. The only thing you can use in response is your stuff. Again, look at the video. It'll be more, you'll explain it in more detail. All right. Which brings me to make sure you watch the Create Task how-to videos in Google Classroom, right? And they're on YouTube, and they're a really big help, guys. There's a lot of help. There's a lot of great structured information given to you in a really great way. I'm really impressed the way they created those. All right. It'll help you get a score of 5. All right. If those of you that didn't know, anything above a 3, there's schools that'll take, and they'll give you college credit for it. All right. A 3, there's going to be some state and regional schools that'll give you credit. A 4, bigger schools that are a little more selective. And a 5, almost every college board certified college will take that as college credit. So depending on what you score, you guys can really do well. All right. I'm looking forward to you guys doing well. All right. So rewatch these videos, even from the beginning, a couple or a few times if you need to. All right. Also, please don't waste your time. All right. That's the thing I've been watching a little bit. Don't waste your time right now and think you're going to catch up later. Right. It's for sure going to run into problems. And because of that, I'm going to give you guys only until May 15th to finish your Create task. Now, I know they've extended the deadline to the end of May, but I want time to correct any errors as far as loading and making sure that everything is up. And if there's like really glaring things, I want to have a few days to fix them, or give you a chance to fix them. All right. Especially with looking at, I'm starting to kind of go over a little bit of just to make sure there isn't any errors or things like leaving your name on it and in your explore tasks. So you may have to go back and redo a couple of things. All right. But I want to make sure that we have enough time. That's why May 15th is the cutoff. All right. Remember and I'm doing this again for a lot of reasons, for give us a chance to fix things up, but also remember the entire country is going to be submitting their tasks. Both probably a lot of them didn't do their explore tasks last semester like we did, so they may be trying to upload both all next week. And just because it's gone for us in a second, or it's uploaded in a second, doesn't mean that their servers aren't processing and they can be overloaded. So I want to have enough time to not miss that deadline, right? Because as far as I've heard, that's going to be a hard deadline. Okay, is the end of May. So make sure that you are done by May 15th. So if you haven't already got a real big move on this, let's move. All right. So, and toward the end of the year, I really want us to try to get certified in Swift. We all have to take us one final in our class, and I'm going to have you guys attempt it. I know we barely started it. We don't have a lot of experience, but from my understanding and talking to the certification people called Certiport, we had a meeting with them, and it looks like they're not going to give us the coding component of it. It's going to be a free response. In other words, it's like a multiple choice test, and we can take it multiple times this year. Okay, so maybe you take it once. Okay, you kind of learn what they're asking for, take it again, and you might be able to get certified in Swift, which is awesome, because I know a lot of you are really getting good with this JavaScript in the App Lab, and some of you are really good at Java already. So this would be something cool for you to put in your resume, that you have a Apple Swift certification. I'm really apologize because, if this happened, I really wanted you guys to have that experience and have that credential, but I'm still going to allow you guys to test. If you attempt that at least once, I'll probably make that our summative, so you can just take it. Okay, regardless of the pass or fail of that, I just wanted to get you exposed, because I did promise you that. All right. So if you have any questions, again, remember to send me a remind message. I don't get notifications through Google Classroom. All right. So that's one thing that you need to do. So let me go ahead and go over just what I want this week, right? Before I sign off. This week, of course, there's our quote of the day. Most persons are so absorbed in contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what's happening or what's passing on within themselves. Sorry. And this is Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventors of our history. History of the world, actually. And this is really, it really is poignant this week right now, because there's a lot of negativity on social media, and I want to make sure that you focus on yourself and know that this is temporary, and you're going to come out of this, and you're going to come out of this stronger, especially as coders and programmers, right? And just know that you guys can do a lot of different things. Okay, be the hero. That's one of the things I always say. So again, fact of the week, giving you guys a little funny fact. There is the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland. That's funny. And that's true. It's a true fact. And the reason why they did this is they're speculating is because they have a rich history of stories and storytelling and fantasy. So that's pretty cool, right? Anyway, sorry. This week, I want you to watch the complete guide, part 4 and 5 of both. There's 2 parts, right? The last 2 parts of the how-to videos. One's reflections and responses, and the other one is digital portfolio submission. He covers digital portfolio submission. So watch those 2 videos. Keep working on your create task. Again, Discord or remind. Send me a message, or we can talk in Discord if you want. And then make sure that you turn in a screenshot this week. And this week, I just want the screenshot of a code, but I also want within that screenshot a picture of your user interface. This week is going to be all about your UI. Some of you already did this, but I want you guys to wait toward the end of the week to take another one, just to see if you refined it or made it, anything any clearer or any cooler. It's cool. Not that it's not cool enough, but I just want to see what you guys have done with it. All right. So just send me that screenshot, upload that. That's all you have to turn in this week. Right. And just, of course, make sure that you're on Discord. But make sure that you just submit that. That's the only thing I'm going to be asking you to submit this week. All right. You guys rock. That's it for me. Remember to send me a remind message if you need anything. All right. Anything. All right. So until the next video, this is Mr. Juarez saying stay positive and stay awesome, my programmers.